everyone, I hope you're having a good day and happy July. Today is July 1st. So yeah, I can't believe June is already over, and I don't know, it's kind of, our summer's going away, and I got bad news today. My summer, I feel like, has just totally halted, and it's just gonna be bad for the rest of the time, and let me tell you why. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw some pretty gross pictures I put on there the other night. I was actually cooking dinner and I was cutting an onion and I dropped the big sharp knife and the point went right into my big toe, and started gushing blood, all that good stuff. And I should have gotten stitches, but it was late and I didn't feel like going to the emergency room. My husband wasn't home. I didn't want to take Connor. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, but it's closed up, but that's not the problem. The problem is, I guess I cut it deep enough, or it went deep enough that I cut the tendon in my big toe. And so now I have a limp big toe and it just hangs like this. So like all of my toes are up, like when I move them, and then my big toe just is like, it just flops around, and if I don't have it wrapped or my boot on, like I've tripped on it and it's turned under, and it's really disgusting. So anyway, I went to the doctor today and they surprised me with telling me today's Tuesday, and oh no, is today Tuesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. I get to have surgery on Thursday. So yay. So I'm having surgery on Thursday, and then I'll be in a cast for 6 weeks approximately. So no more swimming, no more beaching, no more anything. I was leaving to go to the beach all next week, and that's been cut. So I had a full-on meltdown in the doctor's office, to be expected. So yeah, I'm in a tremendous amount of pain, and until my surgery on Thursday, I've been sporting this bad boy. So Tory Burch on one foot and that on the other. So yeah, that's pretty much been happening for the past, it happened Thursday night. So let's don't talk about that. So anyway, so that's my summer. I feel like it's completely over. So who knows what July favorites will be. It'll probably be like chicken noodle soup, painkillers, and my hot pink cast. I don't know. So anyway, and right before I filmed this, I got something in my eye. So if you notice my eye's bloodshot, whatever, I'm over at this point. So that's what's been going on. On the flip side, a good thing, when I shared with you guys my updates about a month ago, I had mentioned having some trouble with Google AdSense 2 years ago, and you know, whatever. Well, they have actually reinstated me, so yay! So yeah, so I'm back on good terms with Google, and so that makes me happy. So if you notice there's ads on my videos, that's what that's about. So I'm very, very excited about that. So yeah, that's just been a really good thing. I have some favorites. Every month I'm like, I don't think I'm going to have enough for favorites, and then I start like pulling things, and I'm like, oh, I have too much. And a lot of times I end up having to cut things out. So yeah, because I'm a motor mouth, but we know that by now. So anyway, let me get started. Okay, first thing, I'm going to do face products. And the first one is from e.l.f. And this is an e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer. It says fills in lines and creates flawless finish. I don't know if it does all that. But you see it has kind of a tint to it. I have been using it as a primer, and I've also been using it as just kind of a base. It does have a silicone feel, so if you don't like that, you probably wouldn't like this. But with more, I've been getting more sun on my face, so like last week at the beach, I would just put this on, no foundation, no anything. I'd probably put this on, and that would be it. It doesn't really, it's like very sheer, but if you have some sun or a little bit of color, it just gives you a little bit. Now it does have some sparkle to it, so that could scare you, but to me in the summer it doesn't scare me at all. That's what it looks like when it comes out, and then you just, that's me rubbing it in, just kind of I rub it in way more than that. It definitely has a sheen to it, but I feel like when you have a tan, it just creates a nice look. And my mom actually thought I had on like a tinted moisturizer or something. This kind of creates a nice look to the skin. If I didn't have a tan, or I had no color to my skin, it wouldn't it probably wouldn't be a good thing. This is one of their more expensive products at $6. So as a primer, I really do like it, and I used it today as a primer, and then I put foundation over it. But I've also been using it as just by itself, and I like that too. So that's kind of a neat product. So yeah. Next, I have finally gotten dark enough to pull out my Tarte Amazonian Clay Tinted Moisturizer. I didn't think I was ever going to get enough sun to pull this bad baby back out from last year. I'm in the color Agent 14, aka Disguise. I think they have different packaging now. I'm not really sure. This is by far my favorite tinted moisturizer, BB cream. It's all pretty much the same thing. I think they claimed this is supposed to be both. I don't know. But I absolutely love this. You can build it. It doesn't make you look shiny or sticky, too sunscreeny. I just think it's great. It's got an SPF of 20, and so hands down, by far, Tarte has my favorite BB cream tinted moisturizer. It is expensive, so if you want a drugstore option, I'm going to give you a drugstore option, and that would be, my favorite one from the drugstore is the Garnier BB cream, and mine's in the light medium, and it's SPF 15. So on days that I'm a little bit more pale, like I haven't been in the sun in a few days, I would probably go with this one, because this one it's a little bit darker, but they're really both great products. So anyway, this one I think is $45. This one's somewhere in the $10 to $15 range. So both really great. So yeah, let me see what else. Next is a blush. I was at the beach last week, and it's the only blush I took, so that's a big deal. Only flaw with this blush is it makes the biggest mess. It would get all over the sink at my mom's place, and she was like, ah! So anyway, I was constantly cleaning the sink. But I got it in my julep box a while back. It's Glow Pore Minimizing Blush. I definitely don't say it's pore minimizing, but it's in the color Peach Bellini, and you'll see how messy it is. So that's the color. It has a definite sheen to it, but it's just such a nice, like, peachy pink. I guess you could order it on Julep's website, but it is a powdery mess, but it is such a pretty color. So definitely been loving Peach Bellini from Julep. Okay, another thing, this is kind of a little bit obsessive. Let me show you. I have a whole handful of these L'Oreal lip whatever. I'll tell you what they are in a second. So anyway, it's the ones that look like this. L'Oreal, the Color Riche, whatever, lip gloss, lipstick, I don't know. I've had one before. I got this one in the fall, so this is the only one that's not new, and this is in the color Sheer Linen, and that's what that's like. A lipstick meets a lip gloss. Kind of like a lip butter. It's probably, let's just call it a lip butter. Yeah, I hadn't really thought about it like that, but Revlon has their lip butters, and Maybelline has their, like, whispers. This is like a lip butter. So I tend to really like that texture. You do have to reapply, but to me, you can go with a bolder color that maybe you wouldn't normally go with, because it has a little bit more of a sheer finish to it. Anyway, the point being, when I was at the beach the other week, my CVS had them all 50% off. So here's still some of the 50% off tags. And they were normally, I think, $10 or $11, so I got them for $5 or $6. I got 4, and one of them is this pink right here, and it's in the color Pink Vinyl. And it's so pretty. And it's a pink that would normally probably scare you a little bit, but when you put it on, you can see that it's still sheer. It has a sheer quality to it. It's not as scary as, say, that, but they are buildable. So let me show you the other ones I got. This one right here is like a really loud, like, coral. This one's Blushing Sequin. I actually had this one on earlier, so you can see that. They're very moisturizing. So that's this one right here. So apparently my camera cut off and I didn't realize it. So here are the other two colors that I didn't swatch for you. This one is a purple fuchsia color, and it is violet chiffon. And if you've watched my video, my last video, I think I had on like a neon green kind of sweater. This is the color I had on my lips, and it's so pretty. And then this is more of a fall color, but since it was 50% off, I went ahead and got it, and it's in the color Silky Java. So I'm going to swatch those so you can see them. Okay, so this one right here is the violet chiffon, and you can see it's just such a pretty fuchsia. And it's definitely more opaque than some of the other ones, and it's also buildable. So that right there on top, that's just one swatch of that. And then this one right here is the Silky Java, I think is what it's called. And you can see that, and it's a little bit more sheer. So anyway, those are those two. Another thing that is a favorite, and you get to see how big my Sasquatch feet are, but I got some new flip-flops, and they are Tory Burch, and they're just the nude Tory Burch flip-flops with like the little gold and nude like little thing here. I wanted just a nude pair of flip-flops, and the Tory Burch, while they're not dressy, they're a little dressier. So poolside, but you can also wear them, you know, out shopping or whatever. So love those. They did get a little bit stained because I'm a dummy and I wore them to the US Open, and it was very like clay-like, so I had to scrub them. But anyway, they have the Tory Burch logo down here, and you know, there. Yes, they're very expensive for flip-flops, but I love them and I'm very happy to have them. My most random purchase ever. We stopped at a gas station on the way home from the beach to get gas, and I went in to use the bathroom and saw these candles. These candles, it's called Carr Lake candles, and there is a lake in North Carolina called Carr Lake. Some people would pronounce it Kerr, but here we pronounce it Carr Lake. Anyway, they had a line of candles, which I thought was pretty unique because I didn't know there was a local place that did candles. And the one that caught my eye was the Coconut Lime Verbena. Bath & Body Works used to have Coconut Lime Verbena, and then they changed it to, I think, Coconut Lime Breeze, something like that. So anyway, it's green, you can see. It smells identical to the Bath & Body Works lotion, Lime Breeze. It used to be Coconut Lime Verbena. So they're actually discontinuing this lotion, but that'll be in a different video. So this is one of my all-time favorite summertime lotions. It smells like key lime pie. I think it's wonderful. And this candle smells just like it, like totally identical. And the candle was only $5. So they only had one. I got it, and I have been back to the gas station and they don't have any more. So now I've got to find the manufacturer because I'm going to get me some more of these. If I can find the website, I will put their link below because they're very inexpensive. The burn time was really great. It's wonderful. It was $5 and it smells just like the Coconut Lime Breeze. And they had a bunch of other stuff, like more like baked good scents. This was the only one that really like caught my attention, but it was right on. So love that. Next favorite, this is my last favorite, is this little wallet-ette keychainy wristlet thingy. I got this at Target, and this is so quick and easy. I can keep my keys on it, or I can unhook my keys. I keep my credit cards, my license. I can put cash in here, and then I can put my phone in here, or if I'm holding my phone, I'll put my sunglasses in there. So I think this was less than $10, but I absolutely adore this little wristlet wallet thing from Target. So that has been complete favorite. I've had it about 2 months now, and I really haven't even been taking a purse. Like, I constantly grab this. I love that. Okay, something I just not loving at all is, and I wanted to really badly, is the Maybelline New York Pumped Up Colossal The Volume Express mascara. It just does nothing for my lashes. It says it like adds all this volume, and I don't find that it does anything to my lashes. I'll show you the brush. It's basically, it's not a rubber bristle. It's just kind of like a classic boar bristle, wire, whatever brush. The wand right here is more exciting than this down here, dome shaped. But it just does nothing to my lashes. Like, they're limp lashes when I put this on. It doesn't separate, it doesn't lengthen, it doesn't volumize, it just doesn't do anything. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it below. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And yeah, I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.